In today's video, we're going to be talking about the concept of being able to hide your SR / other things on your profile from other players in game. So if you're going to complain about clickbait, just do that now. To be honest, I'm not sure being able to see everyone's rank in game really makes Overwatch better, and I'm questioning whether or not it actually makes it worse. The first reason is toxicity. When I can see my teammates' ranks, or when someone can see their teammates' ranks, you're going to immediately form an image of in your head of who the good players are on your team and who the bad players are. It's natural. There's nothing to deny about it. You're just going to see if one guy's got a lower rank than you, you're going to assume that he's just not as good. And that happens. That's okay. But most people don't just stop there. They take it a step further. I've seen, two scenarios that are quite common. One being, someone looks at your career profile, notices you're a lower rank, and that you play like the same role, and they're going to demand that they get the role. For example, you got 2 Genji mains on a team or 2 flanker mains, and one's higher ranked than the other. I've seen many times the higher ranked player demand that the lower ranked player switch, or he's just basically going to throw. He's just going to play whatever he wants and not try. And that's a whole nother problem, the throwing attitude, but this could cut back on that. The other reason I have a hard time explaining, so I'll just give you a very specific example that's happening literally right now. We all know Mercy mains can climb to literally top 500 without a 50% win rate. At 40% win rate, you can climb. That's neither here nor there. But when people go to a Mercy main's profile, see that they're a Mercy main and already judge for one, but then see that their win rate is low and that their SR is high, flaming ensues, and it shouldn't be that way. I've seen a lot of posts on Reddit and the forums saying, I'm a Mercy main, and people are just coming to my profile and flaming me for being at a season high, but not having a 50% win rate. And it's not even that specific. Some people just get flamed for being a Mercy main. Some people just get flamed for not having a 50% win rate, and they'll see that the Mercy has a 40% win rate and say, no, don't play Mercy. And then they're going to argue, and then just problems occur. So maybe even the ability to see teammates' win rates should be removed when you're in game. I don't know, that's taking it a step further. I think the real problem is the SR. And this is just looking at their profiles. I think definitely the little icons beneath the pictures in game should be removed. The ones when you load into the game, seeing everyone's ranks, there's no need for that. That'll only cause problems. For one, like I said at the beginning of the video, it'll make people naturally assume who the good players and bad players are in the game. But two, it's inconsistent, the way that thing works. If you're diamond and below, it represents the highest rank you're at. I guess if you're below diamond, it represents the highest rank you've ever been to. So if you're diamond and you fall to bronze, you'll still have a diamond icon. But as soon as you're in diamond, it represents the highest, like the rank you're at currently. Masters, grandmasters, top 500. It'll only show that icon if you're in those, which I'm not even sure is better or worse. That's not the point here. It's just inconsistent. I don't see why we need that gap to change. So I feel like Blizzard should just pick one of those and stick with it. And to be honest, I think it'd be better if they just picked the one where it shows the rank you're currently at, not your highest. And then they removed from your profile your SR whenever you're in game. I think that combination could work. Only seeing the range of SR someone is at could help. But the thing is, when you really think about Overwatch and compare it to other games, there are a lot of games that kind of do this. League of Legends is one of them. You can't see people's ranks in game. In fact, if you want to see their rank at all, you have to search up their profile in the client or outside of the game on a separate website. And you can't even see most of their statistics in game. You have to go to a separate website. That could be something Overwatch looks into, removing win rates and all that from profiles. Win rates are something I don't really think should be displayed. I've seen people come to my profile and say, hey, can you play this hero? Simply because I have a high win rate on them. I don't, always feel like playing Widowmaker, and I don't think Widowmaker may be good on a map. Like, I just know the enemy team will have something to deal with me, but my team strongly suggests and urges that I play that just because they see, a 65% win rate on that hero. And then, conversely, if that's the right word there, I've seen people, when I'm trying to learn Genji on one of my accounts, they're like, you only have a 40% win rate on Genji? Swap, or I'm throwing. And literally those throws are what cause my win rate to be so low. Granted, I'm not a good Genji, it still wouldn't be much better, but people like that definitely don't help it. So SR and win rates, I don't really see a need for in the career profile area, at least when you're in game. Maybe you can go back and view them after or look at them on a separate website. That way it requires a little bit more work, but in game, I just don't see that being a necessary feature. I think it'd be great if you could click on someone's profile and see their most played heroes. That would be fine, because then people wouldn't be able to say, wow, you play a lot of Genji, but your win rate sucks. Switch off him. They just see, wow, he plays a lot of Genji. Let's give him the benefit of the doubt here. And there's less toxicity, less problems, and I feel like it's just better for the game. At the same time, if you don't like this, I imagine they could also incorporate it as a toggle feature. Like, you could choose to display these stats on your profile, or, you know, it'd be actually kind of nice if you were able to make your profile like private. You know, give us some settings, allow us to maybe show what we want other people to see. Some people might want to show off their rank to the entire world, but me, I don't care if you see my rank. My rank is for me and my own personal gain, so let me hide it from you. I don't want my team knowing. It doesn't matter to me. Tell me what you guys think down below. I personally think SRs should be hidden when you're in game from the people that are in your game with you, because I think that would cut down on toxicity a lot. But if you disagree with that, I don't see how you can disagree with the concept of being able to choose what you show on your profile in game versus at any point, like, you know, hiding stuff like win rates and SRs, as well as maybe just making everything private. I think it should really be up to the player in that regard. To be honest, I'm only a noob YouTuber, so there's no way I'll be able to drag this video out to 10 minutes. Looks like I need to level up my rambling skill a little bit more, but regardless, hopefully you all enjoyed. Be sure to leave your feedback down below and check out another video. I've got one where I talk about a giant mistake I think Blizzard has made, and another where one of the former rank 1 tracers coaches me and gives us some super advanced and cool tips to really help stomp your games at Tracer. Check those out. I'll see you guys all later. Hawk out.